It's my birthday, motherfuckers. No. Anyway, it's my birthday. I'm very thankful. I've been traveling so long. Like, it's been a time. I don't even remember. Like, I had went, I don't know, like after shit. I left Jasper. I was trying to find myself. I did the worst jobs ever, like to the point I had cleaned toilets, and I have no shame. I cleaned goddamn toilets, and I was proud. I had a white dude one time, right? I'm cleaning toilets for a living. He said, "Man, why you so happy? Why you always smiling?" And it took me down for the day, but he don't even know I had a vision. I knew for some reason that I would be great, or not even. I don't think I'm great, but I'm headed that way. I knew that it was better for me in life. I had that vision. I would do whatever it takes. I damn sure didn't want to live up under no goddamn woman and nobody taking care of me. So I had to figure out how to get the money. I would do the worst jobs. I didn't sell dope when I got to Houston. I used to do that shit when I was young. But when I started trying to transition and get my life together, I would do whatever it took. And I had pride. And I had to sometimes ask motherfuckers for money. And I hated it. It's like the most demeaning thing to a man that he can do. Just hate to do it. But I sacrificed and I struggled. I did what it took. Lo and behold, God was good to me, and I became the exact same person I see in myself. Like, everything you see of me is how I saw myself. Like, I saw myself as this. I remember as a kid, I was getting arrested. They were shipping me on a goddamn plane as a kid to some foreign, not even foreign. They were shipping me, I think, Abilene, Texas from Jasper. I was a serious criminal as young, and nothing to brag about. Like, that shit is nothing to brag about. Because that is a stain on my family's name. You know how my mom had to take that shit to see my mom seeing me going to jail? That shit was not good. My name means something, and I was not doing good by my inheritance, by my family name. But luckily, through God, I used to see this shit. So I'm traveling, they locked me up, shipping me, and I saw these white people traveling all around the world when I was on the plane. It's the first time I was on a plane when I was going to jail. They was shipping me to Abilene. I get on this small plane. They walked me through the airport like Hannibal Lecter. I got chains from my head to my feet, holding my hands together to my feet. Like, this shit is true shit. And I'm walking through there. I have no shame because I'm a kid. It's weird when you're a kid. You really can't see demonic shit. God was just anointed with me. It was just a phase in my life that I was going through. I said to myself, damn, this white man got on suit. He just flying around. I was looking at everybody, just flying around. It was my first time. I said, I would like to fly all around the world and not wear a fucking suit. I just hate suits. Look at me. I do that shit. I spoke that existence. I believed that shit as a kid in the worst circumstances on the goddamn planet. And probably more than you even know. Like, my whole childhood, from every birthday, I was in jail. Like, this is true shit. Every birthday, before I even started the gangster shit, like me, Slick, Dirty Red, Tweet, Austin, yeah, y'all, Austin Johnson. Remember them motherfuckers. And I don't want to bring them into this shit, so let's don't bring them into that. But I'm just saying, we used to do some shit as kids, nigga. And Slick, as baby, as kids, nigga. And somehow we just came out of this shit. You can overcome any obstacle in life if you have the mind state to keep going and not quit. And I see people that went through what I did, they would not do it, they would kill themselves. I never had a thought or any kind of contemplation of suicide. I never even thought of this shit. I just felt like, okay, I'm gonna get through this shit. Every year as a kid, I was in jail. I had to get out of the circumstance. I had to get out of Jasper. And I was putting a stain on my family's name. Fortunately, some way, God is in me. Like, it's just in me. I had okay, go on either deeper. I don't know how long. I didn't want to make the video long, but so just go a little deeper. I had went to jail. They had offered me, this was time Kent Brown, everybody went to feds, Mook, all of us. It was that time of that big time. I was just sitting in my cell. And you got to imagine, I had cleared my mind. I ain't drinking. Because when we was in the ward, nigga, we was smoking and drinking every fucking day. So I get to jail. I'm not drinking. I'm not smoking. And people are coming in my cell. They tried to get me to snitch on my homeboy Kent. Everybody on the ward. I said, I ain't snitching nobody. So they offered me 30 years. I said, I still ain't snitching. They threw me in a one-man cell. I didn't know what time it was. It was like a bean slot. But I was so true to the game, I just didn't know no better. I just wasn't going to snitch. I believed in what we was doing. And then it was a dude that brought weed in there. He tried to give it to me. He gave it to me. I flushed that shit. I had an intervention with God to the point I was elevating in the air. That shit sounds stupid. I was floating by my bed because all I had when there, I was reading the Bible. They give you a Bible in those small cells when they put you in that one-man hole. Can you imagine being in the fucking bean hole, as they call it, 24 hours a day with you don't even know. The only way you know what time it is about is when they bring the food. I don't know if it's day or night. They got me in a one-man cell trying to break me down and snitch on my friends, and I just didn't do it. And I didn't. They sent people in there every once in a while, and they would bring drugs. I felt like it was all a trap, so I didn't accept none of it. And I was just reading the Bible every day, and I started damn near levitating. I promise to God, this shit is no joke. But all of a sudden, I became wise. This is the mentality I have today. It's like God bestowed that mentality on me immediately. And I just became, not even great, but I just became Corey at that point. And then forth, I figured out my life. I did end up going to prison. I was sorry as fuck. Ask anybody in jail. You can ask the mooks, everybody. Baby, I think, was there. Everybody, asked the motherfuckers. Some niggas from side quarters. I was top dog in jail. I was selling everything in jail. Cigarettes, weeds. I still went back to the bad shit. But I just had that king mentality. In jail, I was King goddamn Kong. I had my own bitch in there. Bitch ended up burning me when I got out of jail, but she was a prison guard. Like, all this shit is no lie. But in jail was easy for me. Like, I had a woman guard that was working for the prison that was bringing me food, weed. Ass freaky. Kenneth Fleming, so if you don't know. Nigga, I was King Kong, that bitch. I had everything that everybody needed. I was selling soups 3 for 1. I had the late night job. I can transfer that shit from in the cell. God, I get out of jail. I still had that gangster mentality. Thankful for Brian. Brian brought me to Houston. Boom. Lo and behold, the devil was still working. I met this girl that was selling syrup. This bitch gave me like that first blue Cadillac I had. That thing, I gave it to Anthony, or I sold it to Anthony, and Anthony gave it to Slick. That shit all came from Trap. This bitch was selling syrup. I got out, that bitch had me skirted. I was like, God damn, I'm rolling with this bitch. She had trunks full of syrup and coke. I'm like, motherfucker, I just got out of jail. I cannot be riding with you. Like, they put you and me over, motherfucker. When they run my name, I am King Kong, bitch. You cannot ride with me with that shit. She ended up getting popped, not that night, but I'm just saying eventually, and I think God took her away from me because that wasn't my path. That was the devil trying to reach me back in there because I was good at that shit. Like, and I had in my mind, I was going to come out and be the biggest dope dealer ever. I had the mind state to be the biggest dope dealer ever. God took me away from it. So, moving forward, doing the worst jobs, doing what I had to do, I had to get a mind state. I got up to a point I was doing event companies, and I was the leader in that, which was the biggest job they gave me. And I was already planning this. Y'all saw it. Nobody wanted to be event planner because we was doing vicious hours. So I was working as Salvadorians and Honduras people and Mexicans. The only people that would do those type of vicious fucking hours. And I would outwork them because I knew that they would outwork me because they come from a different country. But I just would work my ass to death to prove a point. I ain't just no lazy motherfucker. And that's who I am, really. Like, you can't outwork me going to work, nigga. We were working. That transpired. I learned a lot from that company. I still love the events company. They taught me a lot. How to be a businessman, how to lead, how to deal with different people, how to be a supervisor and have a composure and deal with high-end clients. I just kept moving up, and this is how I got to where I'm today. I just went through car shit. I went to school, UTI, this and that. I was just steady pursuing my dream. I had hopes. I had a vision. And here I am today. Full circle. So I sacrificed everything for my fucking life. Like I sacrificed my whole family. Like I had went on the road forever. I'm never home. And I knew that shit. I didn't care. I knew if I had to get to the goddamn money, you know how many black people make it to fucking get it? How many black people make over 6 figures? So to get to this level, I had to really goddamn push. I sacrificed everything. Then sometimes now the fucked up shit, now that I get here, sometimes I don't know if it was the best decision. Because now I have time off. Contract in, I get home. That shit feels good. I see the Bryans. I see the Mooks, see Wheat Scrouts, the Honey Buns, my mom, Chad, Terry, Ricky Joe, seeing all my family, seeing the vibe. I feel good in Jasper. Like I feel safe. Everybody in Jasper, for me, it feels like love. And I love all the motherfuckers from Jasper. I can go anywhere in Jasper. I feel like if I was on the run, I can go to Honey Bun House and hide the fuck out. Shit, I just was chopping up with Jason Carter. I think that nigga would hide me out. Just show you how Jasper motherfuckers were. In Jasper, you can go anybody's house and eat. Or if you walking, they would pick you up. Man, Trishans, the Bodies, man, I go anywhere in Jasper. That is the love. That shit feels good. When I go to Jasper, I feel like King Kong. And I'm back, baby. So I just bought some property in Jasper. I'm gonna move the fuck there. When I get the fuck off work, when I have time off, I'm in Jasper, nigga. Because that's my family. I am Jasper bound. I got the best friends ever in Jasper, man. And my family, along my family in Jasper, I ain't got too many friends outside of Jasper. Did you go into Houston like Slim? No, Slim is like my brother. Now, I love that motherfucker there. Got Tasha. Same shit. Like them, my brother. Slim had my back since fucking ever. Tasha too. Dirty Red. Everybody, man. You know, so I can't, trying to think. Everybody, man. I could pull up in South Quarters probably, man. If I was on the run, I bet you I can holler at John Grant or JP Neal on the South Quarters. Hey, nigga, I need to hide. I bet you they would hide me out. That's Jasper. Niggas is down to Jasper. I love Jasper, man. So, full circle story. Full fucking circle. I'm finna get back there. I'm working on my house down in Jasper. I'm gonna throw a big ass fucking party. And I might throw a party with Brian here in a minute with a fish fry. In like a couple weeks. But when I get my house together, I'm gonna throw a party before I go back to work. And then I forgot where I'm going. Just saying all this, I am happy and it's good to see your family, man. Cherish that shit. Money is not everything, but you gotta have it. So you gotta find that balance. You know what I mean? You gotta find a balance. And lately, when I go to Jasper, I stay at my mama's house. I'd really be kicking with Brian, but I'd be wanting to stay with her, but my mom enjoys that. She ain't seen me so long, so I always stay there. It's just a good feeling seeing my mom. Man, my mom is on the shit. My mama know the gangster shit. She be wanting Slick and Baby and Mook and the Scrawls or whatever to pull up. If y'all ever want some food, go pull up. My mama always got food, and she gonna take care of you. Just don't disrespect, because then at that point I would kill you over my mom. That goes for anybody. Just my mom likes all of my friends, all of them. So pull up on my mom, man. She got food for y'all all the time. Just don't disrespect her. Go knock on the door. She always cooking, and she loves all of y'all because she know that's where I come from. She understands that shit. My mom is not lame. So, anyway. Like, shit, I could pull up on Trish Ann. Trish Ann always, man. Trish Ann, I can go to Trish Ann's house and eat. I can go to Slick house and Cynthia house and eat. I can go to Mook house and eat. I can go to Honey Bun. Honey Bun always. I can go over there and eat. Like, anywhere in Jasper, man, that's what it's supposed to be. That is family. So I don't know where I was going with this, but it's just a live goddamn speech. It's my birthday, so I'm just saying shit. And I'm gonna post this shit. Let's love life. Let's keep pushing. Family is number one. Maybe you don't have to do what I did and sacrifice everything for the goddamn money, but I had to. If you have a base to where you can make money and come home every day to your family, be thankful for this shit, because you really don't need a lot of money if your bills is paid. Be thankful. God is good. Boss.